Hello students, today we are going to start our first chapter, some basic concepts of chemistry, class 11th. So first of all, we will start our lecture from what is chemistry. We will try to understand the definition of chemistry and then we will start our chapter. So what is chemistry? As we know, it is the branch of science which deals with the study of composition of matter, structure and properties of matter, and the changes which the matter undergoes under different conditions and the laws which govern the changes. केमिस्ट्री में हम अल्टीमेटली मैटर की ही स्टडी करते हैं. स्टडी ऑफ मैटर इज़ कॉल्ड केमिस्ट्री. व्हाट वी स्टडी अबाउट मैटर, मैटर की क्या स्टडी की जा सकती है. ठीक है, मैटर का क्या कंपोजिशन है, व्हाट इज़ द कंपोजिशन ऑफ मैटर, व्हाट इज़ द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ मैटर, व्हाट आर द प्रॉपर्टीज़ ऑफ मैटर एंड व्हाट आर द चेंजेस which the matter undergoes under different conditions and what are the laws which govern the changes. These all we study in chemistry. So this is the definition of chemistry, right? So as we know, chemistry is the study of matter. So what is matter? Matter is anything which has mass and occupies space. That thing is called matter. For example, book, table, chair, water, petrol, oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide. This is carbon dioxide. So these all are matter because they have mass and they occupy space, right? So in short, in matter we study its composition. What is the composition of matter, right? What is the structure and properties of matter, what are the changes which the matter undergoes under different conditions, and what are the various laws which govern the changes. Later on we will study 5 laws, right, which are known as laws of chemical combination, right? Laws of chemical combination we will study later on. So first of all, composition of matter. So what is the composition of matter? Matter is made up of particle. This is the composition of matter, that matter is made up of particle. So what are particles? Particles are the tiny pieces of matter. Tiny pieces of matter. Particles are the tiny pieces of matter which we cannot see with naked eye, right? The particle, it may be atom, it may be molecule, it may be ion, right? Later we will study the definition of atom, definition of molecule, and definition of ion, and the concepts related to these terms, right? First of all, we are completing the definition of chemistry. So composition of matter means matter is made up of particle, and particle, it may be atom, it may be molecule, or it may be ion, right? Now the second thing which is included in the definition of chemistry is the structure of matter. As we know, matter is made up of particle, and particle, it may be atom, it may be molecule, it may be ion. Structure of matter means structure of atom, right? And as we have studied in 9th class regarding the structure of atom, that the nucleus is present at the center of the atom and the electrons are revolving around the nucleus in circular paths which are called orbits, right? These orbits are the circular paths in which the electron revolve, right? So this is the structure of atom, right? And in the nucleus, inside the nucleus there is proton and neutron, right? Electron is negatively charged and it is represented by E minus. Electron, it is negatively charged. Proton is positively charged, right? It is represented by P plus. And neutron has no charge, it is neutral, N naught, right? Neutral. So protons and neutrons are included in the nucleus. So protons and neutrons together are called nucleons, right? So this was the basics about the structure of matter, right, and structure of atom, right? Properties of matter. What are the properties of matter which we study in chemistry? The properties, it is of two types, physical properties as well as chemical properties. Now physical properties are those properties of matter which can be measured or which can be observed without changing the identity or composition of the substance. यहाँ पे substance की identity change नहीं होती है, ठीक है, यहाँ पे सबस्टेंस का कंपोजिशन चेंज नहीं होता है, ठीक है, फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी में। जैसे कलर हुआ, ऑर्डर है, राइट, दिस इज ODOUR ऑर्डर, मेल्टिंग पॉइंट, बॉइलिंग पॉइंट, डेंसिटी, टेस्ट, वी कैन मेजर these properties, we can observe these properties, so these all are under the category of physical properties, right? And there is physical change, not a chemical change, right? The chemical change takes place in the chemical properties of a matter. So chemical properties, it undergoes a chemical change, right? Without undergoing a chemical change, we cannot observe and measure these properties. For example, reaction with air, right? Metal, reaction with water, reaction with non-metal, acidity, basicity, combustibility, right? These are the properties of, these are the chemical properties of matter, ठीक है ना। केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज़ जो है सिंपली हो गया कि ऑक्सीजन के साथ रिएक्शन मैटर का, एसिड के साथ, बेस के साथ, किसी दूसरे एलिमेंट के साथ, चाहे वो मेटल हो चाहे वो नॉन मेटल हो, राइट, जैसे सोडियम हो गया, क्लोरीन हो गया, इनके साथ जो रिएक्शन होगी, राइट। तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है, केमिकल चेंज होता है केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज़ के अंदर, राइट। तो ये बेसिक आइडिया आपको याद रखना है प्रॉपर्टीज़ ऑफ मैटर के बारे में, राइट। टू टाइप्स की प्रॉपर्टीज़ होती हैं। अब देखिए चेंजेस जो हैं मैटर के अंदर जो है चेंजेस आती हैं। सॉलिड से लिक्विड बन सकता है, लिक्विड से गैस बन सकता है, ठीक है। सॉलिड को हीट मिलेगा तो लिक्विड में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा, लिक्विड को हीट मिलेगा गैस में कन्वर्ट होगा, राइट। गैस को अगर कूल किया जाए तो लिक्विड बन जाएगा, लिक्विड को कूल किया जाए तो सॉलिड बन जाएगा, राइट। तो इन प्रोसेसेस के डिफरेंट डिफरेंट नाम्स हम देते हैं, राइट। जैसे सॉलिड से लिक्विड तो इसे कहा जाता है मेल्टिंग और फ्यूजन, राइट। इसे हम लेटर ऑन पढ़ेंगे इन प्रोसेसेस को, राइट। लिक्विड से गैस, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड वेपराइजेशन, राइट, आर बॉइलिंग, वेपराइजेशन आर बॉइलिंग, राइट। और गैस से लिक्विड बनना, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड कंडेंसेशन, राइट। और लिक्विड से सॉलिड बनना, राइट, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड सॉलिडिफिकेशन, राइट, आर फ्रीजिंग वी कैन से। और सॉलिड से डायरेक्ट गैस बनना, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड सब्लिमेशन, राइट। और गैस से डायरेक्ट सॉलिड बनना, राइट, गैस से डायरेक्ट सॉलिड बनना, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड डिपोजिशन, राइट, और सब्लिमेशन भी हम कह सकते हैं। तो दीज आर द चेंजेस अंडर डिफरेंट कंडीशंस। और फाइनली हम लॉज ऑफ केमिकल कॉम्बिनेशन, वी हैव 5 लॉज, ठीक है, जो हम लेटर ऑन डिटेल में पढ़ेंगे, जो इस चैप्टर का सिलेबस है, राइट, सम बेसिक कंसेप्ट्स ऑफ केमिस्ट्री, राइट। 5 लॉज हमको पढ़ने हैं कि केमिकल रिएक्शन जो है किन किन तरीक़ों से हो सकती है, राइट। लॉज ऑफ केमिकल कॉम्बिनेशन आर अबाउट द केमिकल रिएक्शंस, राइट, अबाउट स्टडी ऑफ chemical reactions, because in chemistry we study about chemical reactions. So what are the various laws which govern these chemical reactions, we will study later on, right. So this was the complete description of the definition of chemistry, right, composition of matter, structure and properties of matter, and the changes which the matter undergoes under different conditions, and the laws which govern the changes. तो ये definition मैंने आपको डिटेल में समझाया, राइट। अब हम जो है यहाँ से आगे जो है बात करते हैं इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ केमिस्ट्री, राइट। केमिस्ट्री का क्या इम्पोर्टेंस है हमारी डेली लाइफ में, व्हाट इज़ द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ केमिस्ट्री इन आवर डेली लाइफ, राइट। केमिस्ट्री हैज़ लॉट ऑफ इम्पोर्टेंस इन आवर डेली लाइफ, राइट। First of all, we will talk about the supply of food, right, supply of food, and we use various chemical fertilizers for the production, for the good production of crops, like urea is a chemical fertilizer, whose chemical formula is NH2CONH2, right? This is the chemical formula of urea. Sodium nitrate NaNO3, right? Ammonium sulfate, ammonium is NH4 plus, right? NH4 plus is ammonium and sulfate is SO4 minus 2. Due to minus 2 charge, we have to take NH4 two times, right? So ammonium sulfate, the complete chemical formula is NH4 whole twice SO4, right? This is the ammonium sulfate, right? In the supply of food, we have chemical preservatives, right? We have chemical preservatives which are used in jams, pickles, etc. to preserve food. One of the chemical preservative is sodium benzoate, right? Sodium benzoate. Second importance of chemistry in our daily life is the contribution to better health and sanitation, right? Contribution to better health and sanitation, right? For example, in corona pandemic, we use sanitizer, and sanitizer is made from propane to all, right, or isopropyl alcohol, which is made from the knowledge of chemistry. So we can understand how chemistry is related to our health and sanitation, right? Everybody have used the sanitizer in corona pandemic, right? Chemistry has lot of importance in medicines like Taxol and cisplatin. These are the drugs which are recently discovered for the initial stages, for the treatment of initial stages of cancer, right? Used in cancer therapy. One of the drug that is AZT, azidothioridine, which is used in AIDS therapy, right? So we can say chemistry has lot of importance in medicines, right? Medicines. So next importance is saving the environment. With the knowledge of chemistry, we can save our environment, right? Refrigerants like chlorofluorocarbons, right, were used initially and they harm ozone layer. But now with the advancement of chemistry, we have developed chemicals which do not harm ozone layer, right? So you have to note this point. Fluorinated gases have been introduced as substitutes for chlorofluorocarbons, right? For example, HFCs, hydrofluorocarbons, PFCs, perfluorocarbons. These are greenhouse gases, right? Application in the industry. Uranium 235, which is used in atom bomb, right? Also, the knowledge of chemistry is applied in industry in making glosses, cement, drugs, soaps, detergents, right? And there are so many applications and scopes of the chemistry, right? I will tell here, just like various fields in agriculture, chemistry has importance in fertilizers, insecticides, pesticides, and fungicides, right? By using these products, we can increase food production, right? Extraction of metals. Metals can be extracted like iron, right? Iron, Fe is symbol, gold, symbol is Au, right? Steel, these are the alloys. Steel, brass, these are the alloys, right? Alloys. Aluminium, copper, and silver. Silver, symbol is Ag, right? These metals can be extracted, and these metals can be used for making various items like utensils, vehicles, tools, machines, buildings, factories, etc. So in these fields we have the importance of chemistry. In cosmetics like powders, creams, moisturizer, deodorants, perfumes, soaps, lipsticks, nail polish, right? And these products can be used for grooming ourselves, right? And I have told about the medicines like Taxol, cisplatin, AZT, right? Fuels: petrol, diesel, kerosene, liquefied petroleum gas, compressed natural gas, right? These products fuels are used for cooking food, running vehicles, transportation of goods and human beings, right? Textiles, dyes of different colors and artificial fibers like nylon and rayon, right? These are used for making clothes of different colors, right? Electronics, silicon and germanium used for making television, computer, laptop, etc., right? And these are the metallites, right? And these are also the elements, right? And these have importance in making these products, right? And other fields like plastic, explosives, sports goods, paint, cement, right? Defense, sports, construction of building, factories, etc. So we can say chemistry has lot of importance in our daily life, right? From this we can understand the importance of chemistry from different fields. Okay, now we will talk about the branches of chemistry, right? Chemistry has different branches like organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, analytical chemistry, biochemistry, physical chemistry, right? In organic chemistry we will study about organic compounds, right? We study about organic compounds, right? And in inorganic chemistry we study about inorganic compounds, right? Inorganic compounds, right? And organic compounds are obtained from living things and inorganic compounds are obtained from non-living things, right? Now what about the analytical, physical and biochemistry, right? Analytical chemistry, this is also the branch of chemistry which deals with the qualitative as well as quantitative analysis of various substances. In analytical chemistry we deals with the qualitative means quality, right? And quantitative means quantity, right? We deal with the qualitative and quantitative analysis of various substances, right? Next is physical chemistry. In physical chemistry we deals with the laws and theories of different branches of chemistry, right? Laws and theories of different branches of chemistry we deals in physical chemistry. Now what about the biochemistry? Biochemistry, it deals with the chemical changes going on in the body of living organism. What are the various chemical changes which occur in the body of living organism, right? A living organism, it may be plant, it may be animal, right? And these chemical changes are studied under the branch of chemistry which is biochemistry, right? न्यूक्लियर केमिस्ट्री क्या होता है? व्हाट इज़ न्यूक्लियर केमिस्ट्री? इन न्यूक्लियर केमिस्ट्री we deal with the study of nuclear reactions like nuclear fission, nuclear fusion, right? These type of things, these type of reactions, nuclear reactions we study in nuclear chemistry, right? Industrial chemistry, so this is very important branch of chemistry, right, which involves industrial processes. For example, production of ammonia, NH3 is ammonia, NH3 is ammonia. How ammonia is produced or manufactured in the industry? Production of sulfuric acid, H2SO4 is sulfuric acid, sulfuric acid, right, which is also known as the king of chemicals, right? And this is the nitric acid, nitric acid, nitric acid, right? So these chemicals are manufactured in the industry, so these comes under the special branch of chemistry called industrial chemistry, right? Now we will talk about the classification of matter, right? Matter is classified into two types, physical classification and chemical classification, right? In physical classification we have solid, liquid and gas, right? And in chemical classification we have pure substances and mixtures. Pure substances are further of two types, elements and compounds, right? And elements are further classified into three types, metals, non-metals and metallites. And compounds are further classified into two types, inorganic compound and organic compound, right? And mixtures are classified into two types, homogeneous mixtures and heterogeneous mixtures, right? First of all, we will start from solid, right? What is solid state of matter? Now, this is the diagrammatic representation of solid. Matter is made up of constituent particles, right? Whatever the matter is made up of constituent particles. Constituent particles, right? And these constituent particles, it may be atoms, it may be molecules, it may be ions, right? For our simplicity, we will consider these particles to be spherical, right? So we have drawn these particles here as spherical. So जैसे कि हम देख रहे हैं कि सॉलिड्स के अंदर जो particles हैं, they are very closely packed to each other. Particles, they are very closely packed to each other. It means they have strong force of attraction with each other, right? Due to strong force of attraction, these solids are rigid, right? Due to rigidity, they have fixed shape and fixed volume. They do not change their shape under normal condition. They do not change their volume under normal condition, right? Liquids, they are not rigid, right? They have fluidity, they can flow, because the particles do not have strong force of attraction as compared to solids. Due to less force of attraction as compared to solids, liquids have fluidity, they are not rigid. Due to fluidity, they have no fixed shape. They take the shape of container in which the liquids are kept, right? But the volume of liquids is fixed, right? There are so many examples of liquids. For example, water, milk, petrol, right? And solids, we have book, pen, pencil, chair, so many things, right? Because they are matter. And gases have lot of spaces between these constant particles, right? As a result, these particles move randomly in all direction. They are also not rigid. They have high fluidity than liquids, and they flow against the gravity, right? The gases flow against gravity. They flow upward, right? Gases do not have fixed shape nor fixed volume, right? Because the particles have sufficient spaces between them. As a result, they do not have fixed shape and fixed volume. And we have various examples of gases like oxygen, nitrogen, right? Carbon dioxide, CO2, I will write the chemical formula, carbon dioxide, right? Ammonia. These are so many gases, right? तो इस वीडियो लेक्चर में हम यहीं तक रखते हैं, राइट? और नेक्स्ट वीडियो लेक्चर में हम जो है केमिकल क्लासिफिकेशन के बारे में स्टडी करेंगे. प्योर सब्सटेंसेस, एलिमेंट्स, कंपाउंड्स क्या होते हैं, मिक्सचर्स के बारे में डिटेल में स्टडी करेंगे. ओके, थैंक यू.